Item number 12 is discuss take action on purchasing material needed to repair the effluent line that runs alongside the new car wash they're putting in.
Well, I put this one in there.
Okay.
Not stepping on your toes or anything, but if there's an issue up there, that contractor is building a car wash or whatever, just dug up 80 foot of our front line, and it needs to be repaired, and it appears that they're not willing to fix it. So I guess we need the water, so we need to move forward with repairing the line.
And if I get this wrong, let me know. Just the material only, correct, is $2,883.26, and then we'll be supplying all the labor ourselves.
That's the estimate that we received.
So we'll do the labor and the equipment, and then we'll buy the material. And I guess that's probably coming out of something like $570 line item golf course. What are you thinking for the material?
I guess wherever the money is at for repairing the flood line, irrigation or whatever.
There you go. I should have wrote that number down. Nikki, sorry I didn't. Under irrigation.
I want to make one comment on this.
You bet. You bet.
The day they dug this up, they were aware that it was there. They kept going. We could have repaired a lot less than what we have to repair now, so I'm not real pleased about that. If they hit a phone line, a communication line, would they have kept going? I mean, I don't understand.
Trey, is there anything we can do to get this, hold them accountable for payment on this or anything like that? I realize, and I totally agree with Wade, we need to move forward and get this done because this thing needs to be repaired ASAP. Is there any recourse we have, anything that we can do?
Yeah, if we got contact information for them, I can send them a certified demand letter requesting they pay for it. If they don't, I mean, what it costs, I can file a JP court, we can send them. I mean, to me, if they mess it up, they need to pay for it.
Yeah, that's my thinking too.
And we probably ought to bring that back to the court to discuss if and when we need to move forward with that action, however we do it. So Nikki, I'm sure putting you on the spot. Did you find a line item?
080 620 353.
080 620 353.
Yes.
That's irrigation.
Do you need this effluent line fixed right now to supply water?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's not one of those things we can sit around and we send a letter to if they respond.
That line too, that's what we use for water on the Lakes Golf Course. Fortunately, it's this time of year and we are catching some rain, but we should be filling that lake this time of year. We do not get enough water from the water treatment plant to supply, so our lake to supply all the irrigation that we need. So that lake needs to be filling right now.
The only other thing I would need is a number of man hours and what we're paying per hour to get it fixed.
Trevor, if you don't mind standing up for whatever equipment and people we put on it to fix it.
I will do that. Yes, sir.
And that way we'll have it, we'll know what to do for when the time comes. All right, so do I have a motion to move forward with expending $2,883.26 out of 080620353 to buy the material needed to repair the effluent line?
So moved.
I have a motion by Wade. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a second by Jeff. Any further questions or comments? All in favor said motion. That's 4 for, 0 against. Michelle, would you mind sending Nikki a copy of that, or Casey? Would you receive it? All right, one more, Jeff. Discuss take action on bids pertaining to effluent pumps. We all know we have 2 pumps sitting there at the city wastewater treatment plant that pumps this effluent water to the golf course. Wade, don't let me get in your way here. I know you put these together, these bids, or Trevor or Jeff, somebody did.
Trevor did. We have 2 pumps down there, like you said, and one of them is needing, if the pump is damaged. We do have one that could be filling the lake right now if the line was repaired.
Right.
There was some question about, we had both of them down, whether or not both down, they switched back and forth because they're pumping the flood. But if we get the line repaired, we can continue pumping until we get this pump in place.
Help me out here. I see CMP Pump Services Incorporated, and then I see Odessa Pumps and Equipment. Is that correct? I see
Yes,
20
yeah.
20 horsepower from CMP Pump is 18,954.
Right,
And Odessa Pumps and Equipment is 19,913 for one.
right. There were two other requests for bids, and they didn't receive any bids from the other two vendors.
Trey, Trevor, and Jeff, have we worked with somebody in the past that has been better than the other? Or is the low bid in this particular case the best bid? C&P Pump Service.
So I reached out to Paul to try to get the one that was there repaired.
Right.
Smith Pump out of Waco is who the other pump was there. I've reached out to them. The pump that's there is, or that we have, is no longer available, and they've not been able to match what we have. C&P Pump Services is who our North Course Pump Station does their repairs, so we are familiar with them. They just repaired another one of our pumps and motors a couple weeks ago, so I do feel very comfortable with C&P's knowledge and of providing us a pump for that. They do come out and do our service on our North Course Pump Station as well.
All right. So, do we have any further questions? Jeff, Trevor, do you want to take this out of the same line item for irrigation as we did on the repair material? Or do you? Sorry to put you on the spot here right now.
I'd rather take it out of 570. I don't know if we're buying two, I don't know if we're buying motors, I'm not sure what we're buying, but if we're spending 18, I'd rather take it out of 570.
Trevor, do I see this right? Looks like we're buying the motor and the pump.
They can't guarantee that the way it's or to match the specs that the motor that we have will work with that, and we do not know if our motor is currently good because it does not. We don't have a way to test it.
Go with the whole package unit.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if they were to approve this, Nikki, what is the first part of the 570 there?
08620.
620. All right. Well, do I have a motion to move forward to CMP Pump Services for $18,954 to replace the motor and the pump for the effluent water out of 080620570? Do I have a motion?
I get a motion?
I have a motion by Wade. Do I have a second? I have a second by Richard. Any other questions or comments? All right. All in favor said motion. That's 4 for, 0 against. Hey, Michelle, I'll just put the backup bids behind this one, and you just send that to Nikki or Casey when we're done. Thank you, ma'am. All right, item number 14, discuss take action to replace mechanic helper at Road and Bridge. I don't know if that's Jeff, Wade, or Richard, or Tammy.
I would assume it was Brady, but he's got a
Family
family
situation also.
situation. He can't be there.
There's been a bunch of them here lately. All
So,
right. Well, do you all know what we need to do there?
hey, so we lost our mechanic in the beginning of December.
Okay,
He's a mechanic, like a shop assistant,
okay,
and he does a lot of the stuff, like the little stuff that needs to be done that our big mechanic or our level mechanics cannot get done. So he needs to be replaced, and we do have it in the budget. We just need to have that approved. And
so the
then
money's there and the position's open, everything's good.
the same thing with the next one too. It's
Okay.
both there.
Full operator.
So these aren't new positions, it's just.
Replacing.
They're filling in.
Yes,
Just to fill in money we approved last budget cycle.
correct.
All right, do I have a motion to move forward with replacing the mechanic helper at Road and Bridge?
So moved.
I have a motion by Jeff, do I have a second? I Have a second by Richard. Any further questions or comments? All in favor said motion. That's 4 for, 0 against. Item number 15, same scenario. Discuss take action to replace operator 2 at Road and Bridge. Is that the same thing, Cindy?
Yep.
Person left?
We have the money, they're not asking for any additional at this time. Now, if they wanna, they find somebody with experience that they really need, to bring in, they would have to ask for more money, but right now we're budgeted for the, an operator 2.
All right.
The problem is that these positions have been posted and nobody has applied. These, operator 2 has been posted for months and we have not received one single application or one inquiry.
Okay. Well, do we have a motion that we can get anybody to fulfill this to replace the operator 2 at Road and Bridge?
So moved.
Have a motion by Jeff. Do I have a second? Have a second by Richard. Any further questions or comments? All in favor said motion. That's 4 for, 0 against.